black don't crack. Well, she's white, but whatever. Is that guy? Oh. Hey guys, welcome back to my dorm, and in today's video I'm gonna be teaching you how to make yourself some strawberry juice. Yes, you heard me right, how to make some strawberry juice, and yes, let's go. I have some strawberries. I have a juice dispenser. I have a jar of sugar. I have a plate to avoid spillage. I have a tea strainer to sieve the juice. I have a teaspoon. I have a knife. A pouring jug. A drinking glass. I have another drinking glass. And I have this old blender that has been in my dorm for a while. But it works, okay? I do have a friend that eats the leaves. If you're like that, then of course you don't have to take up the leaves. But for every other normal person out there that doesn't eat the leafy parts of the strawberry, you're gonna proceed to take up the leaves like normal people do. So it's nothing complicated. You just have to rip it off like that. Sometimes they can be hard, so you might have to be a little bit aggressive, you know. You can just do a twisting motion like this and it's gonna come off. And then you have this. Then you're gonna rinse it, and to rinse it you want to be gentle because strawberry is really fragile. If the water pressure is really high, it's just going to become all mushy. I'm really curious to know how this will come out. It is actually red on the inside. Look at that. Juicy, huh? I love strawberries, guys. And this one actually tastes sweet. You know, strawberry normally tastes really sour. It is not advised to eat while you cook or while you juice. So do not do this. Do not eat while cooking. But I'm gonna do what I want because I live alone and I'm making the juice for myself. Okay? Just going to take this girl. Old but pretty, black don't crack. Well, she's white, but whatever. You get the point. And then, because my blender is old and squeaky, I'm gonna cut the strawberries. But if you have a really powerful, strong blender, you probably do not have to chop the strawberries. I'm gonna cut them into big chunks, not tiny chunks. I really enjoy doing this. And of course, I'm really grateful for all of you that also enjoy spending time with me in the kitchen and watching my videos and listening to my stories. I just love all of it, really. Now I'm gonna proceed to add some sugar and some water, and that is it. As simple as that. We're gonna keep it simple. I would have not even added any bit of sugar at all, but you know, strawberry is very sour and I don't feel like drinking sour juice, so I'm gonna add some sugar. You can decide not to add some sugar in yours if you want to. This is a teaspoon. I'm gonna put 5, but it's not too much, guys. Calm down, calm down. Listen, it's a teaspoon. You cannot scoop as much. It's not a tablespoon, okay? Well, and also, if you don't want a lot of sugar in yours, then don't put a lot. Don't judge me. Not me trying to speak with my Nigerian accent. You know, when I'm not trying, I have a really strong Nigerian accent when I'm not trying. But every time I try to deliberately you know, speak with my Nigerian accent, it just suddenly does not want to come anymore, and that's sad because I love my Nigerian accent. And I don't even know, a lot of people ask me, what's the accent do you speak? I don't have a Luxembourgish accent for sure. I don't have a French accent for sure. I don't have a British accent for sure. So to me, I have a Nigerian accent, but Nigerians have denied me. When I say I have a Nigerian accent, my Nigerian friends are like, no, you do not. I'm like, okay, if no one is accepting me, if Luxembourgians say I do not have a Luxembourgish accent, and French say I do, I'm British say I do not, and Nigerians also say I do not have a Nigerian accent, then what accent do I have then? But whatever, I have a Joanna accent. I'm unique, and I don't care whether you all think my accent fits into any of your boxes. I couldn't care less. In to the blender. So you're gonna hear the noise, you're going to hear the ASMR of the blending, but you might not get to see. I think that the sugar was not in. Look, if you don't like sugar, don't add sugar to yours. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Don't judge me. I like sugar. I don't add sugar because the bulk, I don't know, when it's blended, then the volume increased a lot. So I'm gonna add some more sugar. Okay guys, my old squeaky girl did a very good job and she has blended my strawberries so smoothly. Ooh, look at that. Well, I think this part is gonna take a lot of time, but of course I'll cut the video short for you all. So I'm gonna just go in with my teaspoon to make the straining happen much faster. When I win the lottery, there will be signs. I'm not gonna tell anyone, but there will be signs. I'll be doing things like watermelon juice and a combination of strawberry and watermelon juice. And the shaft, later on, I will be making strawberry jam, natural 100% homemade strawberry jam myself from scratch with the shaft. So if you want to see how I made the strawberry jam, you need to subscribe. And you need to turn on the notification button. You need to click on the notification icon you see there so that you'll be informed when the video is out and you can see how to make strawberry jam. There is something wrong with me, but I absolutely love whatever it is that is wrong with me. Guys, look at how much strawberry juice I got from 500 grams of strawberry. Just look. It filled this jug to its brim, and this jug is, I think, how many milliliters? I think this jug is 1,000 milliliters. No, I'm just gonna put the juice dispenser on my cake stand because you need it to be higher so that you can put the cup under. I can go on to pour a strawberry juice. Look at that guy. Oh, it's my first time ever tasting strawberry juice. So I'm gonna taste it and give you my very honest opinion. So let's go. Moment of truth. Drum roll. Let's go, guys. Okay. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Oh, it's so good. It's so yummy. Okay. I need to keep some, if not all, for my solo strawberry dip picnic tomorrow. But that's gonna be so hard because this is so tempting. I want to drink all of it right now. I mean, it's thick. I guess that's a good thing. It means it's like high quality, or it was not too diluted. As you saw, I did not add too much water. That's probably why it's so thick. But if I would add more water to this, the quality will still be really good. But it tastes really good, guys. I promise you. I kid you not. Well, it definitely did exceed my expectations. So, story time. I don't have nails, but you get it. I think you should know the sound I'm trying to create. So once upon a time, there was this dearest friend of mine who I absolutely love and adore and reverence. This thing is good. Guys, it's so good. So he was having a chat with his friends once upon a time, and he was just telling them, you all need to be watchful. You need to be aware of fake people. You need to watch out for fake people. People that, you know, he likes to speak in metaphors. I think he just likes showing off because the way he plays with words and metaphors and parables, he's just so good. He cooks every time he uses a metaphor. So he says they come in sheep clothing, but on the inside they're ravenous wolves, in his words. And then his friends go like, okay, but I know that we get what you're trying to say. First of all, we get that you're trying to say some people pretend to be who they're not. Yeah. So, but then how do we identify this people? Because sometimes, you know, it's so hard to figure out who a person is on the inside. And guess what his answer to this question was? His answer was, by their fruits, you will know them. You do not gather grapes from thorn bushes. Just listen, he was cooking. And he also said, you do not gather grapes, not grapes, figs from thistles, right? So also, a good tree cannot produce a bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot produce a good fruit. Basically, what that man, that boy that you're waiting for to change, what he's showing you, what he's showing you right now, the attitude he's giving you, the fruit you're seeing, that is what you continue seeing. Because a bad tree cannot produce good fruits. An apple tree would never produce strawberry. And this was picked from strawberry trees. Okay? But now let's forget about that boy and that man. Let's leave boys, let's leave their matter alone. let's talk about ourselves. Is there any fruit in your life that you do not, Emily, that you do not like? If there are things you see in yourself that, attributes you see in yourself that you would like to be different, that you would like to change, probably that insecurity, probably that feeling of emptiness, probably seeds of fruit of lies, probably lost, depression, whatever it is. There's a tree somewhere producing all of those fruits. So basically, it's all stemming from something. And so you really, if you want to stop seeing all those fruits, you need to really look for the root of all of this. You need to look for the tree producing it, look for the roots, and then deal with the tree entirely itself and pluck out the tree, because bad tree produces bad fruits. Okay, so only but you can be dressed in sheep clothes and be a ravenous wolf inside. Even if we do not succeed in figuring out that you're a ravenous wolf, you yourself wearing the sheep clothes, the things on the inside of you, the fruits that the inside of you produces that you don't want to see. I'm gonna tell you, I know sometimes we try to run away from it, or we try to avoid doing the work because it actually is so much work to try to figure out the root of all of these problems. But girl, the best project you could ever work on is yourself, and it is gonna be so worth it. And also, I think I propose to you that it would be best to figure this out with the person who has created you, who made you. First, do you have this figured out? Do you believe that there's something else to your existence, that there's a reason? If you don't, I would advise that you look into it. You should try to find. I'm not gonna tell you that, oh, absolutely, there's someone that. I'm just gonna tell you to try to look into it. Try to figure it out. Try to search for answers, because I know that if you search, you will find. In the words of my dearest friend, ask if she'll give it unto you, seek and you shall find, knock and it will be open unto you. If you search, you will find. If you try to just look into it, you'll find. If you seek for the truth, you'll find it. So, the purpose of your existence. I always talk about things like this when I tell you stories, but I advise that you look into it. You try to think about it or search about it or whatever. But so if you don't have that figured out, I advise you to go look into it. If you already have it figured out, then I think that the best person that can do this transformative work in you, they can point to you the places that you have seeds planted and where these trees are, and that can help you uproot these trees and plant the right trees in you. Is the one who understands the purpose of your existence, who determined what the purpose of your existence is in the first place. Yeah, so just go back to him and let him do this transformative work in you. This is work that only you can do. I'm telling you. If you like, or try to fill in this hole, or try to cover it up by getting yourself a boyfriend, by doing whatever, by drinking. I'm not saying you should not drink or should not have a boyfriend. I'm not saying you should either. I'm just saying that all of this will not, I don't know, you cannot try to grow a garden together with your partner if in the garden, the fruits, the flowers that you see in this garden are the seeds that both of you have in yourself individually already. So you first have to uproot. That is work that only you can do, darling. That is work for only you to do. You yourself have to uproot the wrong seeds, plant the right seeds, work together with the one who determined the purpose of your existence. Uproot the wrong seeds, planting the right seeds. Your partner also has to do that working by himself or herself. And then when you come together, you can water your seeds together and then watch beautiful flowers spring up. But if you go with your bad seeds, that bad seed is will germinate inside that relationship, and you will see the turns in your garden as well. So, like Pastor Michael, like Mike Todd always say, only healthy people can be in healthy relationships. So that is work for you to do. Okay, there's also someone that said something. I think it was, I don't remember who exactly quoted it, but I think it was like one billionaire doing an interview with School of Hard Knocks. He said, when you're born, you look like your parents, but when you die, you look like your decisions. So these fruits that you're seeing in yourself, it is your responsibility. If they stay with you until you die, if you continue that way and you never change, then it's your fault, because you look like your decisions. It's up to you to decide, to look into it. Well, now you do know how to make strawberry juice, and now you've been reminded that good trees produce good fruit and bad trees produce bad fruit. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye. I love you.